Salvation because of a singular focus. Scripture's coming up. Hello everyone, friends and family of Faith Taekwondo. Master Kurt Kennedy here, the Taekwondo Pastor here at the Taekwondo Chapel in Milton, Florida, where we teach traditional Taekwondo in a faith-based, Christ-centered environment. This is the day which the Lord hath made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118, verse 24. Happy February. We're in the month of February now. If it is your birthday today or your wedding anniversary today, happy dirty birthday to you. Happy holy monotony to you. All right, celebrate the day. We are in a brand new month. So today is National Get Up Day. And that's interesting. National Get Up Day. February the 1st marks the official end of, obviously, January, but the National Skating Month, January, when rinks across the country bring communities together to experience skating's joys and benefits. And so all that is coming to an end. So one of the first lessons that every figure skater learns is how to fall and get back up. So this day is not just about skating, though. It is about celebrating that get-up spirit that applies to every aspect of life. We have a couple of fun things for you today, some interesting things to think about. Here's some Guinness records for not quitting. So you'll find these interesting. The longest distance run without stopping, get this, is an American ultra-marathoner, Dean Karnazes, ran 350 miles in 80 hours and 44 minutes. No sleep, no break. And that was in 2005. I don't even know how that's possible, but that's an ultra-marathoner. All right, the longest career at the same company, this requires a lot of not quitting, a lot of getting back up. Walter Orthman from Brazil worked at the same textile company for 84 years and 9 days, starting in 1938 and continuing past his 100th birthday. Wow, that's getting up every Monday morning, right? Like, I'm not quitting, I'm going. Longest time without sleep, this has been discontinued because of health risks, but Robert McDonald set the record in 1986, year I graduated high school. He stayed awake for 453 hours and 40 minutes. That's roughly 19 days. I think I slept 19 days through high school. I don't know. Wow, imagine 19 days of just no sleep. Wow. The longest breath held was Budimir Sobat from Croatia. He held his breath for 24 minutes and 37.36 seconds. I'd have been dizzy, crazy. Here's three well-known get-up stories that are inspiring. These are folks that you will have probably heard of. Sylvester Stallone, before Rocky, Stallone was homeless, rejected by numerous agents, and he persisted and he insisted. He wrote this script and he insisted in starring in his own script, turning a 3-week struggle into a legendary franchise, obviously. We've all heard of Rocky. Michael Jordan, basketball star. Most folks think he's the greatest basketball player who ever lived. Can't argue. After retiring to play baseball, Jordan returned to the NBA with a simple, "I'm back," leading the Bulls to another three-peat championship run. Wow, impressive. Last but not least, President Donald Trump's 2024 election victory is widely regarded as one of the most significant political comebacks in American history, of course, to include the attempted assassination. After leaving office in 2021, following a contested election, he returned 4 years later to become the 47th president of the United States, inaugurated on January the 20th, 2025. So, salvation due to extreme focus of getting up, continually getting up, have to be there, have to make it, have to do it. So, despite satanic forces that would have had Jesus killed before Calvary and religious politics that literally opposed his every move, Jesus was determined to finish his course. And Luke chapter 12, verse 50 has this. It says, "But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished. So this baptism is not referring to water baptism. This baptism is referring to his Calvary experience. The death, burial, and resurrection, all that together is in that word baptism. So he was focused, and it was his great joy. The great joy of his purpose was to make it to Calvary. He was thinking about me. He was thinking about you. My goodness. The whole of Scripture and the course of salvation was dependent on Jesus dying at Calvary and raising the third day. Anything less would have been a disastrous failure. It couldn't have been before. It couldn't have been after. It couldn't have been when Herod was searching out to kill all the little ones at the time of his birth. It couldn't have been when Satan was tempting him to jump off the temple. It couldn't have been any of those times. There were several times when Satan was trying to kill Jesus. It had to be at the cross of Calvary. And interestingly, in the Garden of Gethsemane, one of Jesus' his prayer was, let this cup pass from me. And he was so focused on Calvary. I do not believe he was asking God to let him escape from Calvary. I believe he didn't want to die in the garden. He was so sick, so weak, so close to death that he could have died in the Garden of Gethsemane. And he didn't want to die in the Garden of Gethsemane. He had to make it to Calvary. So I think this is a significant point. So this is the get up day. This is getting up when you're tired, when you're sick, and going on and getting to that next point. That's what Jesus did for us. He paid the sin debt. Christ's baptism, or the Calvary experience, had nothing whatsoever to do with man. It was 100% Jesus Christ. And so I want to leave you that thought today as you think about getting up and finishing and moving forward. That's what Jesus did for us. Hey, listen, I prayed for you today. If you're watching this video, I prayed for you today. Thank you for taking a minute. This is Master Kirk Kennedy, the Taekwondo Pastor, here at the Taekwondo Chapel. Again, happy February, the month of love, as it were. And we'll be having Valentine's Day coming up soon. But thank you. God bless you. We'll talk to you tomorrow.